guys, this is Kelvin from Loopmasters and you're watching a Sample Spotlight. In Sample Spotlight, we focus quickly on 5 packs that we think deserve attention in a particular genre. And today we're going to be looking at hip-hop. So we'll start off with Singomakers Classic Hip-Hop. So this is a pretty comprehensive pack. It includes WAV loops, vocals, machine kits, beats, vinyl cuts, even has some Ableton drum racks in it, bunch of sampler patches, Rex files, etc. So kind of a one-stop shop for your hip-hop producers. For that reason, it's a hot pack, as you can see, and it's getting some good feedback. In terms of sound, I would say very kind of traditional, New York-y, sort of East Coast vibe, early 90s kind of hip-hop, so, you know, hence the name Classic Hip-Hop. Next up, we have another great pack, which is along a similar sort of classic vibe, and that's Smokers Unite from Rawcutz. If you haven't checked out any of the Rawcutz packs, definitely recommend you do that. In this case, we're looking at something that's very much sort of boom bap inspired, you know, jazz, sort of chops and stabs, that kind of stuff. Very much a 90s kind of feel to it, and really lush, warm stuff with some great beats in it. So definitely worth checking out if you like that sort of classic hip-hop vibe. Up third, we've got Soulful Hip-Hop from Niche Audio, which is taking things in a slightly different direction, a little bit less your sort of like, you know, heavy beats, kind of, you know, boom bappy type vibe, more on the soulful direction. And if you're not familiar with Niche Audio, they basically make pre-made kits for Machine and Ableton Push. So if you're using any of those two devices and you like a little bit of a soulful vibe to your hip-hop, this is definitely a pack worth checking out. As you can see, it's a hot pack currently at Loopmasters. Next up, we have hip-hop instrumentals, which, as the name suggests, is instrumentals. This is a little bit more of a UK kind of vibe to it. It's produced by Chemo, who is a UK producer. So I guess the way I would characterize it is a little bit more ethereal, kind of a more grimy feel to the beats. Definitely not your sort of 90s hip-hop boom bap type vibe, but some really, really interesting beats and definitely worth checking out. In addition to the 10 construction kits that it comes with, you get some bonus drum loops and atmospheric sound effects. And then finally, on a similar kind of experimental hip-hop tip, you've got lo-fi soul and future beats from CAPSUN. This is, you know, inspired by guys like Flying Lotus, as it says down here, Flume, Sam I Am, that kind of stuff. If you're into that kind of vibe, really kind of heavily swung beats, things like that, much more ethereal, experimental kind of hip-hop, then this is one worth checking out. And once again, that's also a hot pack currently at Loopmasters. So to sum things up quickly, we've got Classic Hip-Hop from Singomakers, Smokers Unite from Rawcutz, Soulful Hip-Hop from Niche Audio, hip-hop instrumentals from Loopmasters, and then finally, lo-fi soul and future beats from CAPSUN. As with all our packs, if you want to check out the demo, just simply click on this icon here and you'll get to hear a demo that highlights a bunch of the sounds that are in the pack and gives you a real good sense of what you're going to be getting. And if you want to find these packs and a bunch of other hip-hop packs, simply go to loopmasters.com, click on genres, and then down at hip-hop here, and you'll find what you're looking for. So that's it for today, and happy hip-hop making.